It was a super sweep week for the Flyers as Dayton racked up multiple wins, and it got underway Thursday night at Beaujon when Liv Grenda scored against Western Kentucky in the 14th minute. 28 seconds later, Noel Blaine doubled Dayton's lead and matched Grenda for the team lead in goals with 5, which is also second best in the Atlantic 10. Dinah Bonino, who's second in the conference in assists, got into the scoring with a terrific hit from outside the box, and the Flyers grabbed another shutout on the year, beating the Hilltoppers 3-0. Flyers keeper Batul Rita picked up another shutout on Sunday, and now 4 clean sheets for UD after Dayton beat Louisville 1-0. Jenna Hallbeck's goal in the 3rd minute held up, and UD moved to 5-2 on the season. The junior from Centerville scored her second goal of the year, which also marks her second game winner for 2024. It was a perfect weekend for Dayton Volleyball as UD won all 3 matches at Wright State, beating the Raiders in 3 on Friday, sweeping Bowling Green on Saturday, and winning in straight sets Sunday against UMBC. Liana Sarkisian, Lexi Almodovar, and Alyssa Miller were named to the All-Tournament team. This week, we go one-on-one with Dayton setter. The A-10 leader in assists from a year ago discusses her goals after Dayton and how it feels to make the perfect pass and what it's like playing in front of the Flyer faithful.
Berks is truly a special place because of the fans, because of the environment that the team has created. Being out there's no better feeling. My favorite part of a game day is going through that tunnel and when the lights are off and when they're calling everybody's names and watching our hype video with everybody out there. It's a universal experience just because it's not only us playing, but we're all out there watching the exact same thing, experiencing the exact same thing together. And knowing that these fans have come to support us is phenomenal. It's my favorite thing in the world.
You have a lot of unfinished business to do. I know the focus is completely on volleyball, but it being your senior year, what is sort of your plan moving down the road? Do you want to stay involved in volleyball?
I do. My plan after finishing collegiate volleyball is to go on to play pro, preferably overseas for a couple years. It's always been a dream of mine to play over in Europe or in Asia, something like that. I've always wanted to ever since I was a kid, and I want that dream to continue.
And it's cool because one of your former teammates is doing that right now, and you get a chance to maybe follow and get Amelia Moore?
Amelia Moore.
Where's she at?
She's in France. She plays for a club called Béziers, and Béziers Angels, and she had just gotten there 2 weeks ago, and she's been keeping me updated on all the coaches, what the other players think, her experience and everything like that, and she loves it so far.
That's really, really cool. Let's focus our attention on this year's team and sort of what excites you about this unit as you embark on hopefully what's a special season.
I think the thing that excites me most about this team is that we have so much potential. We have so much depth in every single position. And we all love each other and we all support each other so much. And there's just so much to go off of from last year. And we're all very motivated to get to further, to finish that unfinished business, to do something that we've never done to make history. And I think that there's no better team to do that than with this one.
As a setter, you mentioned Amelia Moore and now playing professionally, you have to come into this role of finding that spot for those other hitters. Mm-hmm. How long does that take?
It takes as much work as you're willing to put in. If you're willing to just kind of go in and say that I'm just going to try and put up a hittable ball, that works, but you're not really going to be able to get to know your hitter's rhythm, their flow, everything like that. With Amelia Moore, how she got to be at the end of the game, if she was tired, how much would I have to change her set, stuff like that. It's a two-sided thing. The hitters have to let you know what they want, and I kind of have to cater to them. So depending on where the ball is, it really just depends on how much you work on it and how much you fine-tune it in your brain.
From the fans' perspective, is it as easy as sort of riding a bike with now like Lexi and Taylor, of knowing where they're at and where you're going to put that ball?
I would say, yeah, it's kind of like riding a bike. A little bit longer of a process. First couple months are a little like, okay, let's figure out this rhythm, everything like that. End of the month is probably like fine tuning. Do you want the higher, lower? I know your rhythm, so I probably know every single set that you want. At this point in my career, if I set a ball, I know exactly what's wrong with it. I know exactly what hitters want what, and but it's not always like that. Freshman year, I had no idea what hitters wanted, so it's definitely a process.
When you set a ball and you know it's good, is that the best feeling for volleyball? For you?
It's a very satisfying feeling, especially when the ball doesn't come out with any spin. No doubles. And when it doesn't come out with spin and it's just perfectly located, I feel like I feel like, I don't even know how to describe it. I would say that it's just like, I feel like I've just like given something to the hitters, and I'm just like, go get it. I don't even know how to describe it.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I guess so.
This entire interview will be released on Thursday on our YouTube channel at Dayton Flyers. You can also download this episode and other interviews on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. This week, women's soccer is back in action at home when they face Wright State on Thursday night. Fans wear red, and you might be a lucky winner to a red jersey raffle. Kickoff is at 7. On Friday, volleyball is on the road to take on Illinois as the 24th ranked Flyers will play a doubleheader at Western Kentucky, with Friday night's matchup featuring WKU. On Saturday, Tim Horsman's group plays Marquette at 1:30. Saturday's a busy day with Flyer football on the road at Indiana State with a 6 o'clock start. And the men's soccer team returns home to Beaujean Field on Saturday night when they face Wabash at 7. For more information on UD Athletics, visit DaytonFlyers.com and follow us on social media at Dayton Flyers.